I don't know what's going on with this. See? I guess we could put it on this little stand, see what happens. Ah! He pinched me. Hmm?
It's Andy Griffith show. Is that your phone? It fell over.
I hope I didn't hurt anybody.
You were live?
Yeah. Sorry, people. I lost you. My phone fell over. That's okay. Jenny's laughing at me over here.
I like your prop.
I'm gonna make milanesa, but Jenny's starving, so she's gonna make
Rice and eggs.
rice and eggs. So just rice, reheated, and you put a couple of
Fried eggs.
sunny side up eggs on top. Get a fork and eat.
Spoon.
Anyway. So we're gonna make milanesas. This has been part of my family's diet forever. We have to make it at least once a month. Sometimes twice a week. Just depends. So we need more light. Hey Billy, you come over and cook with me one day. Bring them on camera. Bring what on camera? I have to make them first. So you could learn how to make them for your kids. Because they seem to be growing up pretty quickly. We need some paper towels for the breadcrumbs. We need a plate for, we need a plate for the eggs. And I'll do that with you guys. Okay. And we're going to need a cutting board. To put the meat on. I'm going to put the little wire behind this little stand so it doesn't get in the meat. This is the meat. I don't know if you can see it. I'm using an avocado to keep this thing up. It keeps falling over. We need some garlic salt.
Alright, I'm going down, Mom.
Okay.
I'll see you online.
And we need breadcrumbs. Okay. So what I do, and this is just from making them over the years, I use plain breadcrumbs and some kind of seasoned breadcrumbs. And the ratio is like 2-to-1. So use all these plain breadcrumbs and about 1/3 of the amount. This is garlic and herb breadcrumbs. You can put seasoned, and they have other flavors. If you put more than that, you only taste the seasoned breadcrumbs. And I think it's too much because we're gonna put garlic salt on the meat. And it tastes kind of like it's got too many spices. We need eggs. It's time to buy more eggs. I only have a dozen left. So I usually buy about 2.5 pounds or 3 pounds of pulpa negra. I found that kind of works the best. And when I make the milanesa for the family, I just take whatever they have, because they have them pre-sliced at the meat department in the Mexican stores. So I'll get like, this is 2.5 pounds. But if I'm gonna have guests over, I ask them to slice it for me separately, and I make them a little thicker. Because at home, you know, they're kind of thin, and you can eat 2, 3, 4 of them. Nobody's gonna notice, you know, how much of them you eat. But when you have guests, you know, it looks a little weird. So I get the meat a little thicker, so the milanesas come out a little bigger and more substantial. And if you eat just one, it's fine. I usually make, you know, at least 2 or 3 for each person. Now I put in 5 eggs, and I'm going to add a little water. And then we're just going to beat the eggs. I used to put salt in the eggs. And that's when I used to make the milanesas with just salt and pepper on them. But I went to a restaurant one time, and they had put garlic on the milanesas that I ordered, and it tasted way better. So ever since then, I put garlic salt on my milanesas, and it tastes better. Well, we need a plate to put them. Okay, so we're all set. So these steaks are kind of big, so I'm going to cut them in half. Because if I don't cut them in half, they're going to fall off the plate on the sides. And we don't want that. Okay. So we're going to put some garlic salt on both sides. Don't put too much. Just enough to flavor it, not to overpower it. Turn it over. Put some more garlic salt. You take the steak and you dip it in the egg. And you put it on the breadcrumbs. Let's see if you can see it. Sorry about that. Okay, take the steak, dip it in the eggs. Put in the breadcrumbs. So this is what they look like. It could get a little tedious sometimes, you know, depending how much you cook. But they sure do taste good. So you take your seasoned steak, dip it in the egg, put it in the breadcrumbs. Make sure it gets coated all evenly. Tap it down on the steak so the breadcrumbs stick. Put them on a plate. I'm just going to make a small batch, just this that I'm making here. And just to show you, and then I'm going to make the rest off camera. So pay attention. Now, I used to cook these things in a frying pan forever. One day when I had to make dinner for a lot of people, I said, maybe I'll make them on a griddle so more will fit. And instead of spending an hour and a half making milanesas, it took me 20 minutes. So ever since then, I've been making them on a griddle. And it's pretty quick. So I guess that's why I make them more often. Okay, let me rinse my hands. And see if you could see me over here. So we're going to turn on the griddle. Can let it warm up a little bit. Jenny made her eggs. And let me see if I could put you guys someplace more convenient. My phone had died, so I had to get a cord. So I don't know if you could see the stove here. Too high? We're having technical difficulties. I guess you could see it there. Okay. So we have the griddle on. And we got a container to put the milanesas. Put some paper towels at the bottom to soak up any excess grease. Get some tongs, turn them over. And here's the milanesas I made. Put some oil. Just spread the oil around a little bit. I put the flame about medium to high so they don't take long in cooking. Almost. So just put them on the fire, or on the griddle I should say. See, you can fit a lot on there instead of doing them one or two at a time. And just cook them until they're golden brown on one side. Flip them over, and when they're golden brown on the other side, then you take them out and eat. You could make rice with them, and beans, or a salad, or fries, or anything you want, any kind of side dish, veggies, or I make sandwiches out of them. Get a couple of pieces of toast, and I put a milanesa, I put tomato, onion, and then and mayo on the bread. And then I put it in the microwave like for 30 seconds and take it out and eat it. It's really good. Just making more room for the last one here. Just turn it over. If you want to make them, I would say the taste of it is kind of like a Rico Benny's steak sandwich, only a little bit better. So one of the things of making a bunch of them on the griddle is you kind of have to stay here and just knock them all out because they tend to cook a little quickly. And if you walk away to do other things, then you're going to get burnt milanesa. And that will cook a little longer. So here's the first milanesa, all done. I don't know if you could see it, but it's delicious. Put it in there. Here's the second one. Now when they're a little thicker, of course it takes a little longer, but It's worth it because then it tastes more like a steak. Number 3 is done. Number 4 is done. Number 6. So, no, that's fine. You want some milanesa? Go. Now this steak was a little thicker, so that's why it's taking a little longer. Anyway, these are milanesas. So that's what they look like. So you should try them. I guarantee you're going to like it. For now, I'm going to leave these here, and I'm going to go make the other ones. And then we're going to eat. So see you next time.